Transformer.
Transform on him.
You still going to the WitchCon this weekend?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to. Dallas Penn
That's this
day.
weekend?
It's Saturday. His birthday is this time of year. So actually salute. Black Rasslin Podcast. Welcome back. Shout out to anybody in the chat currently. The one thing that always tripped me out about Dallas, like niggas remember the day that Biggie died because of the cannabis lyric. Greatest rapper all time died on March 9th. DP was always like, hey, kill that noise. Like we got to celebrate the birthday, not the day that somebody passed. So I shouts out Chocolate Snowflake. I thought it was dope that the first annual, I believe, Dallas Penn Day is going to be around his birthday. It's not celebrating any other, whatever date. So it's Sound Live. I mean, they got Just Blaze, they got Ben Amin. They supposed to have outfit battles. They supposed to have panels. They supposed to have live performances. 3 to 9 o'clock in Brooklyn. If you hit up Dallas Penn Forever on Instagram. I believe the flyer and the links is over there. Actually, while we're early into the promoting mood, shout out Ashe.
Oh, yes, sir.
Ashe is this weekend. Hold up, let me get this because I don't want to mess up the title because the title is very interesting to me. It's not like some Ashe 5 or whatever. Like they got it's a whole look. Smile. Ashe is with you. Combat through love. That's hard. That's Sunday. Right? Yeah, the 29th. They're going to be back at the middle school. Tickets on sale now. AsheWrestling.com. They got a whole ass card. I know they had to change it up a little bit. Do they have the Yummy up? Hold on.
They in yeah.
Gotta go. Maybe hold on. Let me go to they page because they got Aaliyah James supposed to be there, right?
Do you know what time it is?
Do I know what time it is? Yeah, actually, Vin. Yeah, I know exactly what time it is.
I think he's asking. I think he was asking.
Play the game. Time to play the game.
Now I know what time it was, Vin.
I think he's asking what time is the Dallas Penn zone.
I thought he was talking about. I hopefully Vin was talking about that, but I assumed he was talking about the time to play the game. Yeah, frontman Jossie versus Gifted One Yaya. Hold up, let me go to the Yamins.
Hey man, shout out to everybody. Oh wow, yeah.
Because the matter of fact, the Faye Jackson, Karen Bam Bam, Renee's gonna be going on at that show. Mm-hmm. Which has been like 2 years in the making. We was there at was it Black Girl Magic that we went to New York? Yeah, they got some shit going on at this show. Kaiju's gonna be there. God
yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, and I don't know how much I believe Darius Lockhart is facing Caprice Coleman's son. I think I saw. Yeah,
son. Yeah.
That's ill. Because I remember watching the video. If you're on the Patreon, patreon.com/Black Rasslin, we were watching the build to the Suge and Caprice Coleman match. And part of one of the videos was Caprice and his son training at a facility. So that's dope. I don't know. Oh, shout out D Skills. D Skills out there representing. He represented. Peace to you, God. For real. I don't know if Caprice Cole, I don't know how many matches this brother's had. This could be his first. This his first match? Oh, he's only had one.
Nah, I think they've done some. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a tag thing, right?
Oh, it was just one. Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm with it. I like that. I do like that type of energy. AsheWrestling.com this weekend. Get your tickets if you're going to be in North Carolina. If not, copy your tickets to watch it on the stream. It's always a good show. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit. How y'all doing? Where you been at? You good?
Oh, I've been chilling. You already know my style. There's no father to my style.
Well, where Big Duke at? He's not father to your style. He's just father to your
the me,
existence. Yeah.
It's the father to me.
The father to me. Where Big Duke at? What he doing? He chilling?
Yeah, last time I seen him, he was chilling. He was getting his shit in order. You know what I mean? Cutting down, paying attention to what he eats now.
That's good.
You know what I mean? His skin shining. He looked good. I you know what I mean? I called him and he like, I look good. Like, yeah,
you looking at me?
Yeah, that's right.
I like that.
You know,
right. And
I never
my mother, and then
I never forget. I never forget the look and reaction in y'all niggas' face when I said starting.
It's the one place where they like, yo, one gun get the second gun in free.
It's a 2-for-1 special. Is crazy. Nah, that's crazy. Christ. Shouts out to God.
He's never going to Vegas, right?
Wait, hold up. Big Duke gonna be in Jersey next summer?
Oh, boy.
Now, when you get things that are close to where we're located, the possibilities are endless.
I'm like, look, I ain't gonna hold you, and I'm not trying to tell nobody to do nothing, but like, because let me back up for a second. It's a lot of niggas that heard Vegas remaining. They're like, you know what? Y'all got that. I'll catch y'all at the next one. Jersey
is insane.
Jersey
is insane.
I'm just mad. I probably still got to get a hotel just for work, but like Jersey,
insane.
I never been to MetLife.
I've been past it.
The one thing with MetLife, I forget what it was. One of them Cena Rock WrestleManias they had at the MetLife, and trying to
hey man, holla at us.
Piece of can for real. Piece of can for real.
Know how the journey is going, man.
Facts. Facts. If you want to hit the DM over on the Patreon, shout out anybody subscribe to the Patreon. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Pay that 1, pay that 10. Anything you want us to watch, anything you try to talk about, drop a link over there. We over there. But nah, yeah, shouts to work. I heard that. Matter of fact, when I mentioned it on the timeline, someone was like, "Yo, make sure you pack your camping gear, cause you're gonna be out there for a minute."
To do what?
Waiting for an Uber.
Oh yeah, they say the in and outs is trash. Oh.
That 1 year. Well, that's the thing. I mean, and I think honestly, that was a minute. Whenever Cena Rock year that was, Uber was like fairly new.
Okay.
We're talking. How long ago was that? 10 years, 8 years. Like it was a minute ago. I'm not saying it's gonna be. Because I've been to Philly, I've been to LA, I shout out to Cleveland, you can just walk home. But a lot of them cities, you're going to have to wait. Philly, you had to walk somewhere to get a car.
MetLife is in the middle of
why
nothing.
wouldn't...
Yeah, right. MetLife is really in the middle of nothing.
Why wouldn't they just do an ill tailgate? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't niggas just post up, have you a tent, have you some drinks ready, and have you a chair, and whatever, so that like ain't no way there put us off the lot when we ready to go.
I will say this. I hit up one of my homies I used to went to elementary school with, who's a DJ. Shouts out to Iron Mike. He lived a little farther North Jersey than me, but I was like, yo,
yeah, was that 76?
What's up?
What year was that? 76?
Yeah. It matter of fact, it was 75 to 77. You know what I'm saying? Like we go way back like a racetrack. I told him, I said, yo, hopefully you're gonna be in the area, next summer for the I mean, he was like, yo, I already got hit up for some tailgate situations. Don't worry, we'll link. Like people are already making plans. Plans is already being made. It's Jersey.
That's gonna be stupid. When I saw that,
It's right
because I saw
across
it after it
the
was
street from
announced.
that American Dream.
What you say?
He said it was up street from
It's right
American
across the
Dream.
street from the American Dream, ain't it?
Yeah, but that shit, both of them in the middle of the highway.
Both of them. Yeah, it's really nothing up there. It's really nothing up there.
Hey.
Mimi, you ready for Jersey SummerSlams?
We ready for Jersey SummerSlam.
Slumber Slam.
This is Giants colors, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So the main because
Huh?
what you say, fam?
Now something going on at MetLife right now.
Oh,
Yeah, my son is there right now.
Oh, the Jets is playing to somebody?
The Giants.
I don't know what the
Yeah,
I don't know I don't know.
They're playing the Cowboys, I think he said.
That's the Thursday night. I edited the whole Yamin. It was in once the Mr. McMahon doc dropped, it was a wrap. But so that because I've been on. I know they got the Giants colors. I see the red, white, and blue, and I'm going to assume I'm going to see some Jets greenish silver.
Because it's 2 days.
It's dead green.
I better see
2 days.
some
You're not
red,
gonna
white, and black Devils. I don't care. I don't care that's the stadium that the New York teams play. I better see some Devils related stuff.
To the hockey.
Look, West Side Gun, 4th row. What's popping? Like what's popping? Like I gotta see a red shirt with the black scorpions. I don't need the black.
Listen, I'm taking bids. I'm taking
what?
bids.
Oh,
on the
lodging?
Airbnb.
For lodging.
Where are you taking them?
That's a good question. Mimi renting out fucking houses and shit to slumlord these people in next summer.
I call them banks.
Just let them stink over banks.
You better put that phone down.
Right next door.
You better put that phone
Call
down.
them banks.
Banks may be live. He ain't getting that. Banks was on
That's
Piece of the Enemies. I saw the Enemies was live. He was over there earlier.
Inside. Everybody's.
Everybody's. I've been asking people, like the timeline going outside is like really thin. I don't think it's much going on at this point.
Nah.
I'm trying to hit like anything I'm going to outside at this point. It's got to be like an event, like AEW Full Gear's hitting. Matter of fact, shouts out the Devils. They hitting the Rock in November. That's the name of the spot. That's the name of the Prudential.
Got him.
They call it the Rock.
They hitting the Rock.
Do they? Oh yes, it does. It's the Rock.
They hitting the Rock.
They hitting the Rock in November. They was there 2 years ago.
That's okay.
Oh my god.
Look, we're talking about the organization that had Bryan Danielson roll out with the necktie to choke the man out that he's gonna be facing next month.
Payback. That's payback.
Payback for what? Getting the plastic. Why he didn't do a plastic? He did the necktie because of your man's.
He did the necktie because of main man.
He should have. Was that a necktie that main man was wearing? I haven't looked into it.
A Columbia.
Now, ain't that your tongue?
my man, he should have been the guy. It was Grand Slam. He should have been the announcer. Where's Sean Tragedy? Sean Tragedy, the Danielson take a Justin Roberts tie to choke out Moxley. I'm glad we're talking about this now, so we ain't got to talk about it later.
Thank God.
It's only so much of the prepare to be disappointed about what? Oh, shout out, Vin. Shout out. Peace to anybody. Peace to anybody who checked out what little words I had to say about No Holds Barred, that 35-year-old trash classic. I gotta check. I think on in the Black Rasslin YouTube archives, you may be able to find our. Thank you, Sean Tragedy. You may be able to find our review of No Holds Barred that we did like.
That's gone. Yeah.
Oh, I gotta take it down. Hold up. Never mind.
That's gone.
It's not on. I don't. It may not be up on the audio.
That shit gone.
Let me check and make sure. You want me to take it down? I don't remember. Did we say anything crazy?
Speaking of taking things down. Peace to the new chat.
Oh, no, that was it's definitely still. You want me to take it down?
No, I thought it was gone. If
It's
it ain't
still on
gone,
it's still on the YouTube because I mean it's Zeus.
let it rock.
I wonder if we had to have made a comment about shout out Kobe Jamal. We had to have talked about nigga stole my bike, right?
Nigga stole my bike.
We definitely talked about nigga stole my bike on that, right?
Nigga stole my bike.
Dun-dun-dun. Stole my bike. Dun-dun-dun.
Niggas stole it.
When I tell you, it's been 20 some odd years since the first time I heard that, and I think everybody has made a little song. They got their own little remix, and nigga stole my bike to the Tyson's Punch Out. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. Nigga stole my bike. Wait, let me find. I'm sorry. You're already here. Nigga stole my bike.
That played on the episode.
We played it.
We played that
on that episode.
Oh, we played it on that episode.
We was tripping. Was
that
back in the what's the name days?
There was no video. That was just audio.
Yo, I found a bunch of like the video from because like the audio recorder I was using then had a was a camera. So
right.
I just had it plugged up. It was just sitting there.
Amazing.
And the audio was great.
Yo, what a time. Look at that. Nigga stole my bike.
Nigga stole my bike. Nigga stole my bike. Look at it. That bike. For that nigga. It is just all in his butt. It is just all in his butt. It is just all in his butt.
For anybody who don't know what's going on.
Oh my god.
If you're listening to this show, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Mimi, and anybody in the chat was like, "What the fuck is going on with these niggas?"
Oh god.
This is old. Look at that. They had a pass key to let you know you could. This is old internet nonsense. It was back in the day. There was only so much. There was no YouTube.
So that's how they describe us.
Old internet nonsense. Is that the name of the episode?
I like it.
That may be the name of the episode. I saw somebody in the chat ask about the docuseries.
Yeah.
Laura in here.
Who?
Laura
ain't in here.
Oh, Dora?
Dora, yeah.
Dora? Where Dora at? I don't know if I saw Dora.
She was ready.
Well, all right.
Because she watched it early, right?
Did she?
Yeah, I think she started early.
Peace to the Black Rasslin crew. I think everybody was moving at the same volume when we realized that that Mr. McMahon docuseries was dropping the way it was dropping. So our aim is to hit y'all with no cap recaps of every episode of Netflix's docuseries on Vince McMahon, Mr. McMahon. Episode 1 dropped about 3.5 hours ago. I would definitely suggest watching the docuseries before, because we just talking. You know us. Mm-hmm. Shit just happened, and then we just start talking. But I'm not all the way done with the series. I was watching earlier. I am through most of episode 5.
I'm at 5.
It's an interesting series. I mean, we was talking earlier offline. Mimi, you've watched all of it, right? Mimi, a fan, watch all of it?
I binged it yesterday, yeah.
Chat, let me know how far y'all into the Mr. McMahon. I guess we should. On Monday, so 4 days ago, Mr. McMahon, he had not only did he hire a new PR firm, I heard, but
oh really?
Yeah, there was a whole new hiring of from what I was reading. What's the name of the group? Let me pull up the information.
Grandma Pecker.
He hired.
Who am I talking to?
Edendale Strategies is who he hired. Apparently, they have a stronger grasp on modern media, with the firm marketing itself as focus on communications council and crisis management, which is key because
that.
but were they the ones that told him to go out to be like, hey, y'all dropped this docuseries, y'all didn't know my name is Vince McMahon, my character name is Mr. McMahon, and we not the same person. And they out here, I saw this thing and it was a rough cut, and I know what's going on, but this is some bullshit. Don't watch this shit. And everybody said, oh, we should watch it.
And everybody said, oh, this is the same person.
We should watch it for real.
It's the same.
It's the same person.
Promotion. He gave them niggas the best promotion.
What is
right?
Is it just me? But when I watched this, I'm like, yo, this gotta be somebody wearing a Vince McMahon mask.
Wait, hold up.
Same person.
Look at this man.
Like, yo, that's wild. Look at his head.
That's him.
Damn,
he orange.
It looked like he got a Point Break mask on.
Yeah.
Because I think his eyebrows is definitely a different color than what his hair probably should be. He's doing something to his lips. Shout out to Dora, piece of Dora.
Oh yeah, purple.
He did something to his lips. He definitely did some yameen to his lips. I don't. He did himself up enough to look presentable for this.
Yo, he looks crazy.
He's been looking crazy too, is the problem.
But the thing that is killing me, because you seeing old footage,
right?
And then they going back to him, and I'm like, oh,
yeah, no, yeah, it's like a ghost.
Yeah, like,
no, look at this.
He look worse now. Look at that.
Look at his lips.
Guy wearing a mask.
He's tucking.
Tucking what?
Tucking what?
He's tucking it, and he's tucking and blowing. He's tucking.
Hey yo. Nah, his lips. When I first started watching the first, I'm like, yo, look at his lips. What happened? Like they just purple.
They're blown up.
He tucked them.
That's when you tuck them. Yeah, you tuck them.
He's tucking.
Oh,
he's tucking. He's attempting to, but for some reason, something ain't working because it's looking like.
My name.
That's how I look when I drink too much.
Fluffy, right?
And wake up the night, and it's just
fluffy.
Then you.
That's
fucking
right there.
Goddamn block. So
best in years.
Low key. Well, this because they were saying that this was recorded what 3 years ago at this point.
That's a man with a mask on.
This is before the mustache though. Or is it after?
It's before all the real stress. Right.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, fam, because he was really talking like a guy who, I don't want to say didn't have a care in the world, but he was really like
cool.
Here's my story. This is the one time you look. This the one time you about to get my story. You better ask some good questions because I'm not answering everything.
Word. He like, I ain't even answering it truthfully.
Tucking Vince is crazy.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah. I'll do my best.
At the one point he said, sometimes when you a businessman, you say some things that you don't really think. And you just got to say it because it's part. I'm not saying it verbatim, but I'm like, wait, Vince, what are you talking about right now? Like you say the opposite of what you think because you a businessman. To who? The public? Like you just lying to the people? Like what are you saying right now?
Mm-hmm. He said when they asked him about Bruce Pritchard, cutting a promo on Bruce Pritchard in real life, he said, "Well, sometimes I cross the line sometimes," and I said, "What?" And I say some things that are beyond what I'm supposed to say.
Hey.
What do I look like? Grinding on my feet at Eddie Murphy? Yeah, I remember. But
I'm not Mr. McMahon. Like what?
Rich motherfucker. Yeah. Actually, that's the one thing that cracks me up.
I hate rich people.
What? No.
How I grew up.
So all right. So there was
poor people pedestrians. Okay.
There's a point where they're like. They ask everybody who's a talking head, like, how close is Vince McMahon to Mr. McMahon? There's a varying answers, but Hulk Hogan, a lot of them like, hey, that's the same nigga. That's the same motherfucker. That nigga's the same. That's what Hulk Hogan said. No, I'm just kidding. He ain't say that. He ain't say that.
No, he did.
He thought it. He thought it. That's what I heard. When I put the never mind, I'm shut up.
The only person that said it wasn't was his son.
Right.
And Bruce Pritchard.
And Bruce Pritchard.
He didn't say he said that it was exaggerated.
Right. And The Rock.
But I
don't remember that.
I can't. Rock may be more in episode 5, end of 4, episode 5, maybe.
Rock is lying.
Look. I was watching that shit like, Rock, what?
The Rock be lying, yo.
What are you talking about?
Bro, lying.
What are you talking about?
You're a liar.
Like,
but but you know what it is. He's such and such on a board, and he's affiliated at this point.
Yes, him and John Cena.
They're told John.
They have the most crafted responses.
I will say this. I did shout out to John Cena. I was so gone off of like a ruthless aggression rehash, because like John Cena's not gonna reveal anything new right now. He's saying the same shit he said a couple years ago. For like it's he's got a script and he knows what he's gonna say. I was good. And he said fucking.
He did.
Shout out YouTube. I'm sorry, but he said fucking.
He's more believable than The Rock, though. I have to say, like,
yeah,
with the sound bites, he sounds more like believable.
I definitely don't believe anything The Rock said.
Yeah, well, Cena's more like prepared statements. And then The Rock is just lies. Like, no, it was my idea. No, I thought of that when we were sitting there. I said,
he been to child support. That's child support court time.
Matter of fact, like,
child support
stop.
Line is crazy.
It is. That's how niggas lie.
It's a narrative. It's on like you.
Great.
Like Mimi, you get to a company, whatever, and they be like, "Yo, here's our Bible, here's our guidebook, and like these are the rules and regulations you follow."
Code of conduct.
Rock probably said, "Hey, come here, give me that book. Let me figure this out." And we gonna revise it for 2023, 2024, and that's the script. A lot of it feels like that. A lot of this feels like especially when I see Triple H. When I see Triple H talk about back in the day, it feels like they're kind of putting they're getting the scripture out, they're getting the damn hammer, and they're knocking the shit into the tablets or whatever. So for the modern era, this is the curtain call. This is the yummy, like everything you heard about the past. We're gonna talk about it this one time. Go to Netflix and watch it, and then that's it. Don't ask me about the shit no more.
And that's it.
I will say this. We was talking about this earlier. I hate Triple H. I hate him so much. This man said, "I swear to God, hand to God."
He said, "My hand to God. I knew nothing about it."
Lying.
She said. That's what they had to. He said they had to. Well, that's the thing.
My hands are clean in this.
Right.
It's a good possibility they gonna whip your ass.
I hear you, but at the end of the day, like,
I swear to God,
at that point, I think Brett would have respected him a little bit more.
Who, Triple H?
Triple H and Shawn, if they told the truth.
But Vince said, "Shut up."
And still, I know, but what I'm saying is, I know what Vince said, but what I'm saying is, as a Brett girl, I hate him for that.
No, I hate
him.
None of them.
I'm going to tell you, Bret Hart is quite possibly the most what's the word I'm looking for? It's incidentally like unlikable nigga on earth.
He say some weird shit. What did he say? No, wait. When he first started talking about what he was doing in the ring, what did this nigga say?
I don't want to be.
No. Straight face. I was an artist in that ring. I'm like, come on, stop it. I was an artist in that ring. We don't need it. But even if I believe he's the excellence of execution, I don't need that. I don't need that here.
We need to let y'all
Nobody else was. The Rock didn't come out there talking about, "Hey, bitch, I was the most electrifying motherfucker, you jabroni ass motherfucker." He gonna say something episode 6 or something?
Because y'all need.
I'm almost there.
Y'all need reminders.
Me?
No. Slandering my
Look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
For Brett,
I am.
Episode 3,
yeah, that.
I don't care about nothing else. Episode 3, that's the episode was like, yup. Like I was there for all of that Brett Shawn, Montreal Screwjob, 96, 97, nonsense. I was there. They told it. I don't need this man to talk about, I was an artist out there. Shut up, bro. Come on. Keep that off the camera. Keep that off the camera.
No, things like these need to,
he lives the gimmick.
Things like this need to be told because we run into that. We run into that motherfucking Jordan LeBron thing.
Oh,
Jesus. And what I mean is LeBron plays 20, 30 years worth of basketball, and niggas tend to forget what Michael Jordan was doing in the ring.
That's right.
So you
paved the way.
Vaughn.
He never got that chance to wrestle because he could have been wrestling past what he gave us, but
that's right.
But he got fucked up. I read the book. This is what I'm saying, Vaughn. Even if I don't think that he was lying, because I was a fan of the Hart Foundation. I read the book multiple times. I understand the story. Some of the stuff, like in the Vince documentary, I don't need. I want to hear the story. We're already not, and again.
Well, he told the story, and we saw the story, and he was right.
But wait, Mimi, we're already not going to get. Vince McMahon started the documentary saying, "Hey, look, you're gonna get the story. I'm gonna tell you because I don't even really want to tell you the story. He don't even want to say the words pro wrestling. I didn't realize how long ago they had been talking sports entertainment. That shit was like late 70s, early 80s on the low key. It just wasn't established. He's like trying to figure that. The biggest knock against this docuseries has been that people think it's not got enough juice. I think you're reading it wrong if that's what if you're looking for this to get like new shit, that's not what this is about. This is a 6-episode puzzle. Yeah. And the puzzle you're trying to solve is what the fuck is going on in Vince McMahon's brain. And he's dropping a little bit every here and there. You get a little bit of gems.
Literally, I think you can see pieces fly. Oh.
Facts. Off his lips.
That's right.
Off his lips.
I was
that. Go ahead.
I've been weirded out about you. I didn't learn anything new, nigga. Listen, y'all niggas been on the internet since what 2000, 99, something like that. Like you've been here looking at these same stories over and over again. No, you did not, except for this time, you're not reading it from a nigga's grandmama basement. You are hearing it from the horse's mouth. Horse's goddamn mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this the horse right here.
You're coming to get like we heard this. Is it true, or what's the real story behind this?
How much are they going to say about the real story from all these years later? Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
you get to look them niggas in the eye when they say it.
I think realistically, the way I've been looking at this documentary has been, and I mean, I don't want to say I feel vindicated, but looking back at Raw to prepare for what we're about to talk about in the next couple hours. Raw was they made sure to highlight those people from Netflix that showed up at the arena Monday night. They are if you're not a pro wrestling fan but you're interested in the WWE and there are
people that are like that. There's people that are in finance that don't watch the product or are so enamored by
they like business. A Roman Reigns, they like a Cody Rhodes, they just like
like the business itself, the fact
in general.
That the fact that it was this declasse thing, because you hear how Bob Costas talked about it. Like
Bob Costas did not fuck with any of this shit.
He said, I liked it. It was cool when I first did that whole thing, but then it turned into something else that I wanted nothing to do with.
Vince.
He called that shit mindless. Okay, but there's people on the street that really, really are like. They are so enamored by this business. Like people in hedge funds are just, they watch it. Like they watch the stock all the time.
Right. Right. The one I think you start to realize how broad the audience really is because it's
crazy.
But
the numbers.
It's crazy, but I think I hate the way it sounds to call pro wrestling lowbrow, but like realistically, at the end of the day, when you're talking about this type of entertainment where there's somebody that is good and there's somebody that's bad and they're going to fight and your job is to cheer for the good or the bad, whatever you're feeling, do your thing. Yeah, there's nobody else that does it better. There's no other situation where you're getting this other than pro wrestling because everything else is going to try and throw in some type of bigger brain idea. Vince McMahon specifically, we talk about on the recordings, I believe it's I don't know if it's episode 1, episode 2, episode 2 going to be dropped tomorrow. We talk about how WWE specifically holds a mirror up to America. Like it's really about the base. It's not about it's more sitcom than it is Succession. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what you're getting. You're gonna get the same thing all the time. It's how they switch it up and flip the jokes or whatever, as opposed to let me figure out the biggest brain idea every time we come out the box. That's not what WWE does, but I think that's why it appeals to a wider base of people because there's more people in different walks of life that just want to see that. They just want to go and experience that. Anyway, shout out Brandon Thurston. Shouts out to the squad. Peace to Shoemaker and the folks that were in the doc who were really talking that talk. Again, episode 1 of our conversation on the first episode of Miss McMahon is up on the YouTube. Now we're done here. You can check that out. Expect more to be dropping over the next couple days or what have you. I think it's time to get into the show. We got some stuff to talk about, right? Yeah. Let's get into the show and then get y'all to y'all Monday night games or whatever the hell's going on. Let's go.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
Damn, I like seeing that image of all us together. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. You've been rocking with the Scott. If you're rocking with the squad for about 38 minutes, depending on what the edit look like, you already know. Not only is God working on us, but God is still trying to figure out what the hell's going on with Vincent Kennedy McMahon. As you can see, the squad minus DDM, who may be available later on. There's a lot going on in the world outside of pro wrestling. You can see the squad is on the line. It's your boy Cal. I'm sorry. I messed it up a little bit, but it's okay. It's your boy Cal. I just got to make sure everybody know that even if I ain't got my title,
Still?
even if I ain't got my title, you know what you could call me.
Yo, he's got to be a war.
Yo, he is diabolical at this point.
Again, he ain't even here to talk about it.
He's a war criminal.
I'm sorry, brother fan. As you can see, the squad is on the line. Miss Mimi.
Yo.
Sorry. Say what's good to the people, yo.
Cling, 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 cling. Here comes the money.
Hey, yo.
Here comes the money. Money.
Tear a hamstring.
Both of them.
Cling, 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 ching, ching.
Hey, yo, don't get too far.
Blige is crazy.
Yeah.
No, I am no longer public service announcement. I am no longer Mimi Jey Blige.
Damn.
Until further notice.
Okay.
The wrestling chick formerly known as Mimi J. Blige. Brother fam.
Get away from her.
I'm me, and you know it.
Yo,
Facts.
Just
Facts. Talk about it. Hey, this one. What time? This watch.
Cal.
It's popping.
Battery.
Fiction don't even matter. We don't act for these cameras.
Mm.
Cal.
It's popping. It's popping.
I hear them. They tweaking.
Always.
They reaching. They see themselves way different than we see them. Shit. Everybody reads them. Cal.
That's all facts. All facts.
Cal.
It's all facts. That's what I'm saying.
Niggas can't fuck with me. Cal, I was outside when the $150 was the only way to get your face done. And Math Damon.
God damn it. You better not show up like, hey, look what happened to me. Look,
Damon.
I was walking. Look what happened to me.
Damon.
What's wrong with what happened to his face?
Get the fuck out of here.
Nigga
It's
said,
puffy.
he said he came with the.
Oh, sorry. It's bloated.
Wow.
That's funny. It's been weird. It's to the point now where you sound old if you say Puff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's Diddy. Like the man. If you're talking about Sean Combs and don't want to say Sean Combs in 2024, it's Diddy. If you say Puff, who's that nigga?
I don't know. That's the only way I know.
Mama call him Puff. I'm gonna call him Puff.
Mama call him Puff. I'm gonna call him Puff. Hold on. Damn. Shouts out to Special and Nobody's. No, I have not watched that Queen of the Villains series on Netflix yet. That dropped not too long ago. It's Dump Matsumoto. I honestly I'm not familiar. It's good.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that WWE Vault posted like a 45-minute clip of Dump Matsumoto and some of those other women from I don't know if it's the 90s, the 80s, or whatever. Whenever they were in WWE, they posted a bunch of footage up there. I guess a couple weeks ago, around the time the series dropped on Netflix. So that was maybe like what 2 weeks ago, almost something like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Suggesting it to me.
Netflix is dropping so much pro wrestling. I know in 2025, Twitter's gonna be like, Netflix is for niggas. I already know it. I can already see the campaigns. All right, so let's get outside of Netflix. Let's get out of that. This past Friday on SmackDown, was watching. It was Andrade and Carmelo. They was beating each other up backstage.
It felt real. Mm-hmm.
It felt real.
That was real.
It felt
that wasn't real.
Real.
I loved it.
And then at some point after that, they hit it was like a nighttime scene over the city, drone shots, Atlanta, GA. And there's some Titus O'Neil featured on some brother song. I am the storm. That shit has been stuck in my head the last like 2 days. You seeing like 5-6 all black SUVs rolling to Georgia Tech. You got Cody Rhodes. Damn, that game must be intense. You got Cody Rhodes suited and booted. I'm still trying to figure out my people that wear suits. I feel like it's been 50-50. I don't understand the idea of wearing the blazer while you're driving in the car to get out of the car to take the blazer off and leave it in the car. It doesn't make sense to me, but I mean, I'm just a black man that watch pro wrestling. It don't make sense to me.
You don't do that.
I assume I was always told you take the blazer off, put it on something while you drive, then you get out the car, put the blazer. But anyway,
like, don't go sneaker shopping with hard bottoms.
Talk about it. But
what if you need sneakers and are in hard bottoms, and you need sneakers for the day to walk around in? Also, him grabbing the blazer out of the back of the car would have looked dumb.
I think the thing.
You let him talk.
I think the thing was he didn't want to wear the blazer during this. Like he wanted the look to be look at the Yamin on the back of my vest and how it plays off the paisley in my tie. But I kind of wish that
First of all, I'm sorry, Cal.
No.
Can we stop for a second with the fucking prints that this man constantly mixes together, and it drives me bananas. Paisley, and look at the back of the damn vest.
Yeah,
like,
it looks familiar. It looks familiar.
Oh my God.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry, my fault. Keep going.
Yeah, you don't compare them to them.
I'm not comparing. I'm just saying the shit kind of look familiar.
Nah, stop.
Look at, anyway, word on road is Thursday, probably around this time last week. Cody Rhodes, Roman Reigns, Jeremy Borash, and a bunch of other people went to Georgia Tech football field. Like that was one of Roman Reigns's schools that he went to when he was doing his thing back in the day.
Yeah, that's his alma mater.
That he did all 4 years there. That's just where he graduated. I don't know what his college.
He did. I don't think he graduated. He got drafted.
The Armand,
huh?
This is what?
His alma mater.
The Armand, shout out, sneakerhead ass. I know what you're talking about. I'm with you.
Oh, by the way, can we go back? He's got boxes on his shirt, and he's wearing paisley.
Wait.
Like this over scrutiny is getting ridiculous.
You know how I do. I over scrutinize him.
Well, I will say it is.
A point. She has a point with that one.
What's the point?
That's a point. The squares on the shirt with the paisley is crazy.
I think at the end of the day, the point is kind of just Roman Reigns is cut from one cloth, and Cody Rhodes is obviously trying to represent something else.
Clearly,
I'm just saying it took us 2 minutes to get here, which I loved. The one thing that I loved Friday night, because niggas watching this shit live, everybody from people I was around live to people on Twitter, like, yo, this the illest shit I've ever seen. Wow. Like look, this is just looks nice. So like, because it was unexpected, and as you were watching, it's like, yo, of course they're going to try and take it to this level of epicness. You got Cody and Roman can't just meet backstage at whatever stadium they at. They got to roll out to the piece to Body More, and Body More Bottles doing their thing. If you're not following Body More Bottles, you please do. Body More Bottles, big back. He's big back.
He's paying his Airbnb right now.
He paying for that Sir Duke.
Listen, he's paying for that escort back to the car.
That's real. That's real.
You gotta get him up under the arm.
Yeah, you got.
All set up aside. We've been setting this up enough.
Was this the same filter from that that commercial that they shot or dropped right before Mania?
These shots feel like it.
Yeah, it looked like the same little like washed out. It looked
that was because I was around somebody who doesn't pay as much attention to the WWE, was kind of just on, and they were like, "Yo, this is so amazing." I'm like, my immediate thought was like, "Yo, if you went back to Super Bowl and you saw like the trailer that they did for WrestleMania 40, it was on the same vibe. It felt like it was, but they went out there to have the conversation people been waiting for them to have since, like, I guess the week after WrestleMania or whatever, the SmackDown after WrestleMania. They met on the field, and I was hyped when Roman told that nigga, "Yo, you're in my way in life. Mm-hmm. You're in my way in life." That's some real shit. Obviously, they've got the tag match next Saturday in Atlanta. How does that match even end? I don't want to be too deep into bad blood talk, but like, how do you even end that match? Because this
KO stomping a mud hole in his ass.
But this whole conversation.
Yo, get him out of there.
I can't. No, I know we're going to be referring to that. This whole conversation right here felt like, hey, you know these two, not only they got beef, but like, look, this may be happening soon. It feel like, I don't know if it's I can't imagine it's a Survivor Series thing, but this feels like it's happening sooner than what a lot of people thought. Mimi, what you thinking?
KO stomps a mud hole in his behind.
So KO causes a what you call a DQ.
I think somebody's getting pinned. And I think this is the time that Roman continues to give back on a different level, and this is where he might be getting pinned. To move the story, he might be getting pinned like maybe a couple times. I see him a couple times getting pinned because that's the only way to progress that character going through this the spiraling downfall, right? Because that's the story that has to be. He
still got to go through it. You say he ain't going through it enough.
This ain't going through it. This is not. This is just touching the surface right here. You know what I mean? He's got to go through it before he can get anybody on his team because of the ruckus that he created for the past 4 years.
Yeah.
You know?
That's
walking
always
through the hallways acting like
nothing.
You the man.
That's always the funny, because I think the same thing happened with Jey Uso when he first went solo on Raw. It was like Drew McIntyre and Randy, or it was other folks were like, "Hey,
no play.
We don't. It wasn't that long ago. You and your squad was out there beating our ass."
That's right.
They are in an interesting situation right now, I think, with all of this. I was seeing talk, because the other conversation has been Hikuleu.
Mm-hmm.
From what I'm seeing, from what I saw a report from PWI Insider Elite or something, that a Hikuleu may be going the Solo Sikoa route and hitting NXT first and being down there for a minute before he hits the main roster. I would love it.
This is my opinion.
Talk about it.
If you are related to Haku,
that's Haku's son, yes.
You start down there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't break. I've seen with Tangaloa.
What about that?
I think he's trolling us.
What about that?
You keep any Haku kids away from anything that's important right now.
Wait.
No, but that's saying batting 500 is bad.
No,
he's batting 500.
Yeah, the first one straight.
What?
No. The first one is
who's
bad.
betting? What'd you say?
The first one isn't bad. He ain't
That's
bad.
right.
500.
He's good, but it's one's good, one's bad. Is what I'm saying. With Haku's kid. No, he's good.
No.
Cut it out. You playing with words. Stop it. Stop it right now. Cut it out.
He's coachable. He's coachable. Nobody's saying that he's bad. I'm not saying that he's bad.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that he's great either. What I'm saying is he's coachable, because this is different. This is a completely different style than any other place. And I'm not saying anything about New Japan at all. But when you have to bring these people that come from New Japan, which I'm surprised they didn't. Well, they're a little bit on that, the older side, I guess. So that's why they brought them in so soon. But I think,
look, he looked like one of
he's coachable. He's coachable. But that freaking his mic skills, I think they need to not let him speak a little bit more.
Who Tama Tonga?
Yeah.
He said, yeah.
I can't.
Okay. All right.
I seen somebody.
I can't. I like, it's cute. It was cute the first couple of times, but now they're running it.
You know what was fun? Mimi, you be sending them videos of them like the video game versions of the 2K versions, that like the way he was looking around, like, right, that's that yeah, like that's what it looked like when he first walked out there. That was the immediate thought. I was laughing though. I thought it was funny. I popped when he was doing that shit.
I'm telling you, Tangaloa is, listen, you don't need him on TV right now.
Nah, put him on TV. Put him on TV.
Move him somewhere
You
else.
like seeing debauchery. That's why.
It's amazing. That's how they gotta learn. You gotta put them on TV and make them figure it. If I'm watching Mr. McMahon, that's what it seemed like. At a certain point, you gotta go out there and do the shit.
What did he say? If you not the bloodline, I said lie. I said no. He trolling us. He trolling us.
I love it. I'm a fan. I was laughing the entire time.
What? Every time he's on the screen, I start laughing. Every single time.
He a demon. No, he's
but I love them. I love them though. I love them.
Yeah. That shit was funny. I'm sorry. That shit. I laughed.
Really good in the ring. Tama Tonga's really good in the ring, but I just think that, and him and Jacob, I think the adrenaline is so high. It feels like the adrenaline is so high. Like they need somebody to help them balance that.
Well, that's why we're getting on that. But that's why on SmackDown we're getting these 6-man tags. Because when I'm looking at that show on Friday night, and they got Jacob Fatu standing on the ring apron, looking dead at Kevin Owens, I'm like, put that in the main event right now. And then they make it Kevin Owens in the street. No shade to Dawkins. Shouts out to Dawkins. I believe he just had a second child this week. Shouts out to Dawkins. Shouts out to Montez for being able to do their thing on TV. At a certain point, there's going to be like a list of 5 or 6 Jacob Fatu singles matches that I need to have like next year.
What are they aside from KO?
KO and Roman is the top 2 right now. Those are the top 2. I don't know who. I feel like I'm going to add some more while he gets to mess with.
Probably need him with everybody. To be honest.
Yeah.
Who else is over there? Who else is on SmackDown that he could really get like a real session on with right now? Right now. He can't, because Andrade would be a step down. No shade.
No, it would not be.
Andrade
would be a step, an even step, a lateral step.
Let me ask you a question, Mimi.
Yes.
Is Andrade winning the United States title soon?
I don't know. I think he's in a teaching moment right now, and he's doing a really good job with Homeboy.
You know what Jacob Fatu is right now? He one of them rabid dogs sitting on a chain, waiting for that chain to break so he could get unleashed on somebody. Once they start putting that man in them matches, he gonna be on a war path.
And we want to see that, but I would like to see that coupled with him being able to. I know that he can maintain on the mic. I do know that because he need to take the Edo out the get. You know what I mean? Because that's not PG.
Don't let Andrade have a title and be around Jacob Fatu, because that's Jacob Fatu title.
Know how to fight.
Yeah, I will dog walk it. We'll talk about Jey Uso in a little bit. Jey Uso has a channel to Jacob Fatu. To let the people know what was going on. Jacob Fatu could really fight, but he could also really wrestle. Like, again, when I saw that back and forth between Jacob and Kevin Owens, I said, "Hey, let me get that. Let me run that."
Spider versus the werewolf.
Run that, but when are they going to do that? Never. What PLE is going to get Kevin Owens and Jacob Fatu?
Survivor Series, maybe.
It's going to be the Royal Rumble.
I can really fight, and I will dog walk your bitch ass.
Jacob Fatu in the Rumble?
Gonna go ham sandwich.
Oh shit! Speaking of going ham sandwich, in the Yamin shirt.
It better not be.
in the Yamin shirt. Welcome to the stage.
There you go.
Look at that cheese,
brother DDM. Welcome back to the pod.
So you will pay for your war crimes.
You will pay for
you
have war crimes, apparently.
What war crimes?
The belt that you.
Ain't no damn
yeah.
So Cal has the belt though, right?
No.
Yes, he's.
I am the champion right now. I do not have the belt.
You have the belt.
Right. I have
the belt, DVM.
Cal needs the belt.
It's in the mail.
You a goddamn lie.
He said.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, hey,
it's in the mail.
Go and say you got a facial.
Oh well, yeah. My homegirl. Well, she's not my homegirl, but she my. Everybody's my homegirl when I start going to them regularly. But my girl, Jonna. I get dermaplaning, right?
So, what is that?
Dermaplaning is this process.
Look at Cal.
What?
Cal's like, where did this conversation fucking
Nah, keep going. No. As a matter of fact.
Look, dermaplaning is this procedure. It's not really a procedure, but you go to your facialist and they use surgical steel and they basically scrape the very top layer of skin off, dead skin cells on the face, and they give me a vitamin treatment, sunscreen, and what it does for, especially for Black people or people of color, we get hyperpigmentation. So what it does is it evens out your skin and gets rid of those, because when you
put them on the screen so we can see it.
Come close. Oh, it is smooth.
Oh yeah, you are smooth
like a baby.
Yeah, it smooths it out.
Smooth as eggs.
Get a nice it's like, how your uncle had that dark ass patch out of his face,
like Charlemagne. Sorry,
right? I don't want that, so I'm starting early.
Yeah.
So I get dermaplaning, and then I get just a steam treatment. John gets steam, and I use
You don't get the hydro.
I want that. That's what I want. I want the hydro facial.
I do that at home because right now I'm in my dermaplaning era. So,
era. Everything is an era.
My hydration. And see, the ladies in the chat, y'all know. The ladies understand what I'm talking about because I'll be 40 in November. November 25th, I'll be 40. And so
nigga.
I'm not trying to look like this now.
We've been here.
Late 20s, early 30s. And in order for me to do that, I gotta make sure I keep this neck together and this face together.
Sir.
And in order to do that, I gotta get it together.
Keep the neck together is crazy.
I asked you to that is crazy. I asked you to explain because about 2 hours
Look.
I don't like you. All right, yo. Get him off the Get this nigga off.
Look at
I'm sorry.
Legit. So T-Mav came to me and said that
it's giving down. Shout out Leslie.
Said that my facial lady is on Love Is Blind.
Do I look like I'm blind? What?
She on the Love Is Blind DC.
Okay.
So, yeah. So it's gonna be the first time I saw it was the last season. So her being on this one, of course I'm gonna watch this season, see whatever the fuck happens.
Okay.
But she's dope as hell. When you see her on there, I'm sure the price is gonna go up. She's dope.
I like how we went from talking. We was talking about Tangaloa and Tamatonga and all this other shit to DDM skin is given and she what the sorry for that
detour.
That sidebar. I don't know.
Everybody need to take care of themselves. And
I meant to ask this question earlier, and I want to give a couple points of information. I'm glad DDM's here, especially if we're still talking Bloodline and Roman and stuff. Hikuleu, I've been seeing a couple nicknames for Hikuleu before he gets here. Are you a taller Tonga, or are you more Caesar Sikoa? Because those are the two names I'm seeing floating around.
Taller Tonga.
TALLA Tonga or Caesar. I've seen Caesar Sikoa being rumored to be like a name for Solo, like he would be the tribal chief and he would start but I don't think they care about any of that. Do y'all think he's not gonna be Hikuleu?
I think he should be Hikuleu.
Crazy. Longer Tonga.
I wonder.
I do wonder too.
I wonder. Who wrote the book of life?
It wasn't Triple H. Shit, it was not Triple H. Just call him by his name. That's facts.
Yeah, Hikuleu. I like Hikuleu.
It's a dope name. And I think this era is kind of the call me by my name era anyway. Like it's Ricochet is going to be Ricochet everywhere because it makes more sense for you to see Ricochet shine over there and then potentially be able to have him over here and bring all that there. These names sound racial. I mean, these are their names.
Kaleu?
How you doing?
That's their names.
Yeah, that's from where they're from.
Wait, Vin got a question for you, DDM. Are you ready to play the game?
Time to play the game!
It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Wait.
That is my neighbor, yo. That's my mother's
I was debating on asking.
Yo, that's my mother's neighbor.
Big Daddy Mark, me. So,
yo, I used to watch this boy go to school every single day when he was in high school, and he went to my nephew's. Yes, he went to my nephew's elementary school too. Yo, I put it in a group chat. I said, "Is this Goma's? I said, "Is this Goma's neighbor?" My niece said, "Oh my God, is he a comedian now?" I said, "That's what the streets are saying."
He viral.
Is this grandma's neighbor? It's crazy.
He viral.
Neighbor.
Yeah, no. All right, so for people that, if you're not subscribed to the patreon.com/Black Rasslin, on the recent episode of Bulls in the China Shop, we had a conversation about old boy.
It's time to play the game.
We played a couple videos during the, and Vin, when I tell you, when we BRP met days later, and I happened to have I had this on deck.
It's time to play the game.
Hey,
made the clip.
I was like, "Is that my mother's neighbor?"
Yeah, and I'm like, "Wait, what?" And she's like, "Nah, hold on. Let me hit up my." She sent in group text and everything, and I'm just sitting there like. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Little Whitlock is crazy. Don't do that. Don't do that. I saw. Well, again, I had to do. We'll get some wrestling in a second. I saw him being on. He's a singer for real. He's a singer for real. He be singing in church and shit, but he
church vocal.
But he been going viral doing this.
It's time to play the game.
Got a whole album.
Oh, shit.
2 of them.
People go off of sensationalism now. They go off of viral. It's not about you being talented anymore, and talented people have to find ways to break through because you're talented.
Look at us.
It's just not.
Wait.
Hello. Look at us.
I'm sorry. Oh man.
What is wrong?
Trying to play the game.
All right, so Mimi, just so you're clear, I don't know how many more dates. I don't know if Roman's going to be on SmackDown this Friday, but he's booked through the middle of October through the end of November, I guess, leading up to Survivor Series, as well as for the return of Saturday Night's Main Event on December 14th. Those are the 6 dates that he's currently booked for. Or he's currently being advertised for with WWE. So I guess we'll see more of him very soon. Now, if I guess if we're keeping it in the NOIE family, shouts out to Samoa. I was waiting for Rock. I was waiting for Rock and Mr. McMahon to break out the Samoa because he did. He be ready. He be ready.
He put the I Love Samoa on the
He said he put it on his back. So this past Monday night.
That's what he said.
Samoa.
That's how we say it. Samoa. I mean, I got it. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up.
You got here. Cuz gotta say it. Samoa.
Vince cracked me the hell up in that documentary, though. No shade.
No shade at all.
Look at the lips.
Yeah, look at his lips.
But you know what? Though?
Sorry.
You know what? Though? His
Sorry.
work is-
They're bloated.
His work is starting to settle, though. Because remember when he first got his refresh and it looked like Michael Myers? I'm not saying it don't look like Michael Myers, but it looks a lot more
I
settled.
don't know shit.
No, but remember, this was 2 years ago. Can we pull up what he looks like now?
Hold on one sec.
Oh, bro, what is it?
Vince
Can we pull up
McMahon,
the
20.
Wario McMahon?
He ain't in Samoa.
Is he
Linda
Samoan
looked good,
now?
though. I
Who?
was Linda McMahon.
Mhm. I don't think Linda got work done. Do you think Linda got work done?
I don't think.
She made it
It don't feel like it.
I don't think
contour
Linda
from the
got
makeup,
work
but
done.
she just looked refreshed.
Yeah,
Maybe
she looked regular.
Stress free because that nigga probably not in the house.
Damn right.
I don't know if this is 2020. I did a search for him 2024, but some of these images aren't like this.
Oh yeah. That looked like death on his door.
This was a little before.
Look, nah, that
This
ain't
was
it.
last year.
That was last year.
Ooh, okay.
Then when was this? Because
That
this
was
looked
last year too.
No,
That was when the thing they rang the bell.
no way
was
that
last
was
year.
that was the same day.
There's no way that's the same day.
It
That was
was
that damn.
same week.
Damn. I mean, it's a wrap. Look at anyway. I
He
wanted
got that damn
to.
tie on.
I wanted this.
I hate Hulk Hogan too. But
Yo.
Hey, you YouTube.com/Black Rass. We'll have some no cat recaps. We'll have some conversation about Vince McMahon in the near future. This past Monday on Raw, they had been talking about it. Jey Uso won the opportunity to face Braun Breaker for the IC title. I was like, hey, it's gonna be a good main event. I don't foresee Homeboy just because if it the way I've been thinking about Survivor Series and whatnot, it's not felt like a situation where Jey Uso was going to be winning anything. You feel what I'm saying? When I saw this,
I'm listening.
When I saw it, I thought the match was over. I thought there was going to be a DQ. I thought it was going to be a count out, something like that. When they finally went into the ring and Jey Uso finally got that 1, 2, 3, I was shocked. I was shocked that they
You okay?
Why? Talk about it.
Okay, Corey's brother.
Talk about it. Why?
No.
You knew that they were going to pull the trigger on Monday?
I knew he wasn't losing.
Why?
I came on.
Okay, all right. Okay, man.
Was I on here last week saying this?
Talk about it, because some people wasn't here. Talk about it.
Yes, I said this last week. I said, "Yo, there's no way." I said, "There is no way you send Jey Uso back." And niggas looked at me like I was fucking like I had two hands.
I did.
Well, because again,
there's no way you send Jey Uso back. His name is Main Event Jey Uso.
Is that though? He been losing to people for a minute. His Main Event Jey Uso.
No way you can send him back to the Bloodline the same
Without
way
something?
he left.
Oh, you saying he leaving with something?
He leaving with something. He coming home with something.
Well, that's what I was trying. When I was thinking about the Survivor Series War Games possibly being some type of Bloodline versus Bloodline situation, I assumed they wasn't going to worry about Jey Uso having no type of title, no type of nothing. Just at a certain point, they was going to get the old band back together and do the damn thing. But I think when I was having conversations about it, the idea of Jey Uso showing up to wrestle with his family aligned, but maybe not all the way 100% together, and he's the only one with gold on his shoulder, that the way that they've been building these stories and them little details, that's going to say a lot to Jimmy, to Roman, to Heyman, to anybody that's going to be aligned with Jey. It's going to be a moment.
The nigga said he told them that he wasn't shit without him.
That's right.
He told them that. And there's no way you can send him back to him with nothing. You can't.
I forgot it was Matt Fuso.
Match after match after match. I specifically said, yeah, it's fucked up that Braun Breaker has to lose, but Jey Uso cannot lose this match. He can't.
And he didn't. Look at that. Look at that shit.
I love it.
Look at him. It was a moment.
I love it.
I was going to bed. I was so convinced that the match was done. I was in this room like, yo, let me turn off this TV, put the match on my phone. I got it on my phone. I'm like going upstairs like, oh shit, this Jey Uso, like they really did it. They really did that shit.
Yo, I turned around because I usually have TV as the background noise. I turned around like,
how?
This feels real good. Let me turn around and look at the. Wait a
The
Boom.
But I will say this. I will say this.
What's up, DD?
I'm gonna say it, and I don't want to be the heel, even though I'm
talk your shit. Nah, talk your shit.
Healer.
Come on, Pep.
Belt stealer.
I was like, man,
you weren't impressed.
He's not a day one. That's why it's okay.
I was like, yeah. It just felt like, yeah. It felt about a lot of things. It was like Braun Breaker had about, Jay, you want about.
He wasn't doing nothing with it.
Well, it's been what, a month and a half, month on the change.
I felt Braun having a belt. I felt meh about Braun losing belt. I felt meh about Jay winning a belt.
Another day one. It's okay.
And what I am thankful for is that we had happen. Sorry. Don't let me pull out my. Okay. Please hold.
Oh, here you go.
Please hold.
Here you go.
I'm trying
to figure out how he's not a day one. He's not a day one, and it's okay.
But how DVM happy when Chelsea Green?
If you go watch the premiere episode of Black Rasslin talk about Miss McMahon, you'll definitely see DDM in that shirt. You'll see DDM in that
team
shirt.
Partners
That's
forever.
YouTube.com/Black
Rasslin. Watch that after this.
I'm not saying that I'm not happy for Jey Uso. What I'm saying is that it did not feel as I didn't feel the way that I should have felt about it.
Dora said Pat need to be out there.
You know what it felt like to me? It felt like when Big E finally won the belt on Monday Night Raw.
You didn't cry?
Damn.
Oh, you're a heel. You're a heel. You're a heel.
You the heel of bread, yo.
You're a heel. Oh my God. I cried when Bobby Lashley won. I cried when Big E won. And I didn't cry I teared. I always tear up with these because I really did not think he was going to win.
No. I'm not happy that Big E held the belt.
I'm sorry, DDM said.
I'm not happy that Jey Uso won. I'm not happy that Big E won because I love Big E. Big E,
right. But you didn't feel that warm and fuzzy.
I didn't feel the warm and fuzzy because I felt like for a man who has never held a singles title in 14 years, that should have been won on a pay-per-view on a grander stage.
You know what it is? I felt the same way too, but I think the way it happened on a Raw unexpectedly. It was so out of left field because we all do expect it to happen on a pay-per-view because he's earned it for this whole time. And by earning, I say his cousin gave him the layup and he took the ball and never dropped the ball.
We'll talk about Kofi.
Never dropped the ball. Even when he was losing, he never dropped the ball. And all he did was progressed on the mic, progressed with confidence, progressed everything. And we were mad. We were mad that we were like, why Triple H is doing this? This is stupid. I hate this. He ain't never winning. Oh, well. And everybody still, after all this time, still louder, changed gear, louder, same. And he won. I don't think I was one of those people that said, the moment passed. And I never thought I was going to say the moment passed.
Right.
This right here, because I felt like the moment passed last week. I was legitimately yelling in my room.
You figured it was a wrap. You figured they were on the way to Survivor Series.
That's right.
That was my thing. That was where my brain was.
How they were going to bring him in. Okay,
and they were just going to have a main event match at the end, and it was going to be good.
I want to, be very clear to the folks at home. God, no. To the folks at home, I'm sorry. I don't give because you finally won. I want to feel it. And I'm sorry that you feel some kind of way. That I'm not thrilled about how Jey Uso won the belt, just like I wasn't thrilled about how Big E won the belt. I'm happy for him. I hope that he does his thing, and I know he will. But it was just like,
You condescending piece of shit.
I will DDM. The only thing I'll say to combat what, because I feel what you're saying. I think the thing is, we're clearly in an era right now with the WWE PLEs where they're going to be a finite number of matches. I don't think they're adding anything more to Bad Blood after they figure out who is going to be facing Nia Jax between Bayley and Naomi. It's a 5 to 6 match card. They already booked Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman a last monster standing next week. I think they're trying to make Raw as big as it can be, especially leading into Netflix in 3-4 months. So I say that to say, don't be surprised if you get more title changes like this. They've been doing it for a minute, but you have to be prepared for whether it's a main event Jey Uso or Carmelo Hayes or a Roxanne Perez, whoever. They may be having their big moment on your television show as opposed to on Peacock or Netflix, wherever the PLE is going to be airing. But
I'm not mad at that. I think that's a great move. All jokes aside, I'm happy for Jey.
After you laughed at us, ha ha ha.
Oh, I did, and I'm still gonna laugh because I was like, it's like, man.
I'm sorry.
You for me.
Oh man.
Creek said that he got Braun. Shout out to Creek. He got Braun winning it back at the PLE.
Like that was the other question is kind of Braun held that title for a month and 3 weeks or whatever. He won it right at in Cleveland at SummerSlam. What my immediate thought is, what is next for him? I'm assuming there's a rematch, but how long do you have a Jey Uso holding that title? Is he holding it until Survivor Series and then Braun Breaker picks it back up? I don't know. It kind of makes me wonder what they're doing with him, because I don't think Braun's main event right now, and it feels kind of early to move him out of that main event. I mean, move him out of the mid card, upper mid card IC title section for me, but I don't know.
It's just me, Oos.
There was a shouts out. Brother Fam, piece of Brother Fam backstage. He mentioned that Kevin Knight just joined Boomaye. I wonder if that's Kevin Knight's at the Ashe show this week, and I wonder if he's going to be representing Boomaye down there. Shouts out to him. Somebody earlier was asking what was going on with Kofi Kingston. That was Kofi and Woods was another part of Raw this week. I will say. I don't know if they was going to win that match against American Made this week, but I know Xavier Woods, he got to chill out. He really
such a hater on the line this week.
He's really got to chill out. I thought they were good. I thought they were good here, and they was moving at one volume for a minute, right? And there's a point in the match where Woods is like, yo, go take out the one Creed brother outside the ring. I'm going to go beat the dude up inside the ring, and we're going to get the win. Chad Gable jump up on the ring apron. Xavier Woods said, oh, let me bring your ass into the ring too. And he start fighting the dude. Referee get distracted. They get the jump on Xavier Woods, 1, 2, 3. He pissed off, but he pissed off backstage at Rey Mysterio. He ain't pissed off at the...
Said that as well, Cal.
No, I know, but it's and there's 2 points. One thing I want to highlight of this.
I don't fuck with niggas named Xavier.
Well, the thing is Xavier, the one thing he said backstage when it was him, Kofi, and the LWO, he specifically was talking about not winning singles titles. Like he's talking about being pissed off, but he also is mentioning the Ray and Kofi, I ain't never hold a singles title. He's got like a chip on his shoulder thinking that people think he's a lesser type of person. Next week, it's going to be Kofi versus Chad Gable and Woods versus Rey Mysterio. I don't think they're going to have a match of Bad Blood, but again, just like Jey Uso's winning them IC titles on Raw, I think you're going to see the downfall of the New Day strictly on Raw. I don't know if that's going to be a PLE thing.
I hope that they incorporate Big E in some capacity with this.
They may. He's around.
In some way.
This is week 2. I'm going to ask this. I think I asked last week. I don't remember who asked. Who are you siding with?
We may have asked that last week. Week 2.
Week 2.
Oh, fuck. The last time we had this conversation, I was more with Xavier Woods because Xavier Woods had a point in Kofi Kingston had not been communicating anything that's been going on. When I watched the match this week, because I'm trying to see where Kofi looked focused. Kofi was worrying about tag team business. Xavier Woods' head was out. When he pulled Gable into the ring and was focused on beating him up, it took him out. I don't know if I'm team Kofi, but I don't know if I understand Woods' motivation this week. That shit didn't make any sense to me. And it cost the match. It cost him the match at the end of the day.
Who you with in a divorce, nigga?
Kofi Kingston right now.
Me.
When our children fight, I don't pick sides.
We gonna get to you. Hold on, war criminal. Me. Who you with in the divorce?
I'm with Kofi.
Why?
Because I don't want to see them break up. I never wanted to see them break up.
So your thought is Kofi is going to be able to keep the team together?
My thought is I hope Big E comes in to some capacity, because I always felt like even if he couldn't get in the ring, he's had a commentary spot. He could have done both.
Well, they keep talking about 10 years. I think 10 years is November. So I would assume they could be extending this to whatever that anniversary. We could be getting it on Raw, an in-ring New Day decade celebration with Big E, and that's when the shit hit the fan. Because the shit looked cool up until they get to the end of the match, and then the end of the match is it's the same shit that Xavier be upset about. That's how I'm booking it right now. I think they're gonna break up on whatever anniversary situation with Big E standing like, what the fuck.
Dap, who you siding with, Dap, in the divorce?
I don't argue with the children. I don't pick sides. Let them fight it out. I think Big E needs to come back. Say, yeah, I love you down, but ain't nobody coming to see you, Otis. Okay, the Temptations is doing, family at this point. Y'all are very much on, the Tom Joyner cruise circuit, niece. When it comes,
no. Why you do that? Matter of fact,
ain't nobody coming
stirring up shit since he been here.
Why you say Tom? We got to get to the next topic. I cannot believe.
Y'all are at Sinbad Aruba getaway.
Don't do that. Don't. Why? Why?
Sinbad can't walk on the. All right.
Why do you? Why you hate? Why?
He gonna say Woods is right. I'm definitely against whatever he say. So I'm sticking with Kofi.
I understand it. No, I understand it. The Woods be having some really good points. Woods be having some good points. This week, I don't even have a Yami for AEW. So AEW was in New York, I believe, for Grand Slam. We're not gonna go too crazy, but there was one very interesting situation that happened. So on the docket, they had Prince Nana coming out there to talk about Jamin's whatever his health situation. And who decided to make his debut in AEW on Dynamite this past Wednesday, but the number one soul brother MVP, he was talking about business. He handed this man a card with MVP on it. He was talking about how he don't understand how this Yami was on TV smiling after beating up this black man ass, and we ain't getting no type of retribution or nothing like that. Are we about to be in a timeline where Bobby Lashley, Shelton Benjamin, and the Yami is going to be looking for a fourth member for like the syndicate business or the pain business? Like what is this about to happen?
You know, I love MVP. Make him say nah. I don't know why they didn't use that yet, but make him say nah. That's what Prince Nana need to be doing. Nah.
Wildin'. Anyway,
I think Montavious Vontel, whatever his name is.
Montez.
Okay. I get it. Because he wasn't being utilized in the E in the way that I think that he should have and could have been. They really dropped the ball when it came to the Hurt Business. I think everybody can agree with that. Tweener move. But meh. The name of the episode is meh.
You saying this right here? You man, this right here?
You know, I gotta see what else comes with it. You got managers going at each other, which is different. Now, what I am happy about this is that we get to see Prince Nana flex his chops more, because he hasn't, in my opinion, really had a chance to do that in the capacity that would highlight him a lot better. So I think having a manager versus manager feud is actually pretty cool, and it's something that I haven't seen really much lately on the mainstream shows. So in that regard, it's intriguing and it is interesting. So I will say that it seems like, you know, All Elite is getting back into the business of storylines that are exciting and captivating to a certain degree. I ain't get ready to sell a cow, okay? But between the Danielson and Mox stuff, and you know, this emerging, I'm not totally checked out anymore like I used to be. I'm not chomping at the bit like I used to be either, but I'm intrigued.
Let me say this. This shit right here, dog. I tried to tell y'all on this podcast that Moxley's MO was taking Darby Allin's number one contendership to get that match with Danielson. Brother Math, can I ask you a question?
Peace, dog.
Who win in this match? Who's going to be the champion walking out of Wrestle Dream?
It's John Moxley.
Why?
One, I think it's a few things. One, Bryan Danielson has to have the surgery, right?
That's what they were saying a month or so ago. Yeah.
Two, he's been talking about leaving wrestling full time.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the year he's gonna be chilling with his family. Yeah.
Three, he's home, right?
It's in Washington. Yeah.
I feel like AEW tries to play to those kind of things, like going out on his back. And four, they mentioned last night that John Moxley has the chance to be the first 4-time AEW champion.
He's the only 3-time right now. Yeah, that's the main thing on the graphic when he's walking into the ring in that fatigue ass jacket. Yeah.
So he's gone, and then you can see what the actual story is with him saying we're changing the business, or it's no longer your home, whatever the hell he said.
Yeah.
You see what he means once they put Bryan Danielson in in his coffin.
He gonna put that nigga in traction. Why? Danielson's about to be in the dirt for real.
He's in the dirt.
That's gonna be a present for your ass.
Sure.
It's going. I will say, I was not mad at the match that him and Darby Allin had on Dynamite. Marina Shafir, she was ripping up the padding and whatnot, and it was brutal. But there's a point where Moxley, Darby Allin was standing on the ring apron. He clocked the shit out there, man. And he was just out on the ringside. Like, Moxley is in a different zone right now. He's on some serial killer, maniacal type shit. It's not just I want to be the world champion because that shit is cool. He's on some I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna beat this federation into the form that I want it to be. And if you're standing in the way, your remnant's gonna be in the foundation of what I'm beating in right now. Like, it is what it is. But that's just me being a fan of violence.
Yeah, it is definitely given. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Dirty mother.
Can I just say that I just love Marina Shafir's presentation right now.
I like this right now.
The auburn hair. I love the silent, stoic thing. I love how she's being presented. I'm intrigued to see what the in-ring looks like with the absence. I mean, we've seen a female security guard, gimmick and angle. We've seen that. It's not new, but it's something about the presentation of her with Mox and how Mox is such an unhinged, kind of menacing kind of person, and then having her with that is definitely. You know what they giving me right now? Natural born killers.
This is Mickey and Mallory.
Mm-hmm.
But they got two other niggas with them. That's the thing.
Yeah, but they side attractions.
I mean, by the end of that movie, there was a gang of motherfuckers that was walking in that prison with Mickey and Mallory, trying to cause all havoc in the name of true love with some serial killers. They made a move. I like whatever's going on right now, and it's not really clearly defined. My best guess is old schoolers trying to make AEW into something that they feel is not popping right now, because people like Darby Allin and a bunch of non-traditional cats are running roughshod. This feels like whatever the big pay-per-view in another like 8 months or whatever, Darby Allin's going to come out on top. He going to get his ass kicked throughout the wintertime, but come the spring, summer, Darby Allin, that's the story.
Dudley has never won shit.
Darby Allin is a pillar of AEW. Ask Sean Tragedy. What are the pillars of AEW?
Britt Baker was once a pillar of AEW.
That
holds no.
Was Britt Baker on Grand Slam? They talking about her getting hit by a bus. The last time she was in New York, she got hit by a bus, and now she getting the shit kicked out of her by Moxley. Like,
we use this nigga as a lawn dart every show.
That's his thing.
There's no way. When I was watching this shit, I'm like, yo, he is beating the dog shit out of this.
See,
you know what? I think that's Darby's angle. I think he liked that shit. I think he
likes that shit.
That's
He's a masochist.
He's a masochist.
Kind of thing where I think in behind the scenes. I mean, I can't speculate. Let me not do that. But it's definitely it's given because them matches with Brody King. I was like, wow.
He likes that shit. The Samoa Joe stuff too. He likes getting his ass beat like that.
With Brody King will hold him over the ropes by his neck.
He likes that. No, he likes that shit.
That's not a winner.
I was like, he's getting off on this.
Brother Mav.
That ain't no winner.
Brother Mav. That's gonna be the story. I'm trying to tell you.
I don't see it, but I'm gonna hear you out, but I don't see it.
Well, let me ask you a question, because I saw Jack Perry. A lot of the names that people are that mention in terms of being on top of the AEW that aren't Darby Allin. You're talking a lot of heels. I mean, Jack Perry's a heel right now. MJF is a heel right now. Who else is in line to be like a real leader of WWE that's not a Moxley or somebody traditional? I'm sorry, AEW. Who is it? It's going to be Darby. Again, John Moxley was number one on everybody's favorite 500 list like 4 years ago because of the work he's been putting in, and that's why he's in this position right now. There's a reason why this person in 2024, after losing the IWGP title and being kind of lost, was like, hey, Darby Allin, I want to have this conversation in the ring right now.
don't mean to cut you off. With people,
No, you good.
With people like Will Ospreay, we don't know what a returning Kenny Omega would look like. I guess I can throw Ricochet's name up there, and still the like Hangman, etc., etc. I don't see where he fits in that picture. And especially, pardon me, especially being the person to dethrone anyone,
right?
Or somebody like Will Ospreay. Money is there. So when we talking pillars, I feel like those people that were mentioned were the foundation of when they started. Like, okay, these are the pillars now.
Right.
I think he moved on from those people.
Maybe, but I think, and I'm only saying this because actually let me hit, because we got to get out of here soon. Because I've been knee deep in the WWF history with this Mr. McMahon docuseries. In 84, 83, 84, Hulk Hogan returned to WWE, and Bob Backlund was supposed to be the WWF champion. That was the guy Vince Sr. said. Vince Jr. said, no. So he said, hey, Iron Sheiky baby, come over here. Go beat this man up at MSG and hold on to this title for like 3.5 weeks. Shouts out to Mills. I'm not saying Darby Allin's holding on to this AEW World Championship for a month, but I think Darby Allin's at some point, he's going to be big enough to be taking that title from Moxley. And then whoever's going to be taking that title from Darby is going to be, whether it's an MJF, your whoever Yamin is going to be stepping up to take that. That's going to be their summer guy.
Let's do me this favor before that, because I think Dad may have something to say. Can we? Oh, no, this nigga's just checking his skin. Can we do this? Let's place a bet.
Oh, no.
You're pulling the bets from fucking.
I'm not drinking Steel Reserve. I'm not drinking Steel Reserve.
Hear the bet first. Cuz, hop in if you can. Hear the bet first, Cal. I will bet you 2 Steel Reserves. Let me finish. That Chelsea Green, shout out to Dad, will win a world title before Darby Allin.
And I'll take that back. Team Green, where's my shirt? Where's
your belt? Where's the belt?
Yeah, where's the belt first?
Wait, so just so I'm clear,
Where is it?
it's a 2 Steel Reserve bet that Chelsea Green wins a world championship.
Yes.
Before Darby Allin wins a world championship.
Yes. So this isn't happening next week. Somebody stamp this. If Cal agree, Mimi, do you agree?
I agree. They don't have Steel Reserves up north anyway.
You a piece of shit. We're gonna mail them. We're gonna mail them bitches. Watch.
Chelsea Green.
You gonna drink some Steel Reserve if Darby Allin wins first? DDM?
Dad be talking to you.
If Chelsea Green, if Darby Allin wins a world title before Chelsea Green, will you drink 2 Steel Reserves on this podcast?
Mind your business, Sean Tragedy. Mind your business.
I gotta drink Steel Reserves.
It has to be Steel Reserve.
Gotta be Steel Reserve.
It has to be. Fuck.
I get home.
See, but this is shit I was saying the other day. I'm not doing no bets because niggas ain't drinking no Steel Reserve. I'm not gonna be the only one drinking Steel Reserve.
I don't have it.
I don't have it.
Steel Reserve is offensive. Like
I'm not. Look. I'm not making no bet. Until niggas is ready to drink some Steel Reserve, I'm not making no bet.
Why does it have to be 2? Why can't it? I could do 1.
What's up, Haji?
Brother Math, you know why? Because this is Chelsea Green husband right now.
This is what I'm saying. So he should definitely be with me.
Shouts out to Haji. Peace of Haji.
But why does it have to be 2?
Cause you know why? Because I've drank it 2 times on this podcast.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Big facts. Big facts.
So hold on. Now let's do this. Dad, would you drink one?
I would drink one. I'm willing to drink one for Chelsea.
Cal, would you do a one still?
How many people is betting?
Right now it's me, you, and Dad. Mimi trying to act like they don't sell Steel Reserve.
They don't sell Steel Reserve.
So let me ask a question. On September 26, 2024, if we make this bet and y'all win and I lose, are the both of y'all gonna make me drink a Steel Reserve each?
Yes.
No, you can just drink one.
Then no, I'm not betting that shit. If I gotta drink 2 and y'all lose, y'all gotta drink 2.
Man, why you gotta
Here
make
go
it
the
so
bet.
extreme?
Let's say
Because I've already lost twice, and I'm not the only one drinking Steel. If I'm gonna ante up and try and bet for a Steel Reserve, y'all gotta ante up too.
Where's my cousin?
He chilling. He watching the game.
What?
He listening. Don't worry. I see where he at. He right there.
I'm
What's
trying
your
to see if
special
he's
with
gonna get
Steel
in.
Reserve?
Hey, that's your cousin. That's your cousin question.
This is the thing. This is the thing, Cal. Cuz said, "Oh, okay, all right, he a sucker." So, Cal, check this out.
That's a smart man. That's a smart man right there.
Here you go, Cal. I will drink that second Steel Reserve and drink 3. I'll
What?
Drink 3.
3 is crazy. I'm not drinking 3.
I don't know.
You're 2. Because you talking about ain't nobody going to do the bet. If Dap drink one, I'll drink the other one.
Dap ain't drinking one.
I'll drink one.
You could.
I'll drink one.
I'm gonna take the bet. We.
You gonna drink mine?
I'm drinking. Yeah. Are you betting?
There is no Steel Reserves out here.
Miss Mimi, I'm not drinking nobody else Steel Reserve though. If you bet and you drinking, I'll take a train or something and figure out a Steel Reserve.
You say you lying, Mimi.
Where?
Right there,
Somebody
right
bring
there.
it to me. Where?
We'll figure it out.
We will Uber eat you a Steel Reserve.
Bring a balls and a can of pussy. Yeah, pussynaturalenерgy.com is a
can of pussy is
crazy. You can get a.
How long has it been in the can?
That's a good question. You get a 48 pack of pussy if you want from that site. I'm not gonna hold you. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Shouts out to the Bulls. It's time to get out of here.
Northern Jersey is different than Southern Jersey. Okay,
y'all wildin'. Chat. Anybody watching, listening, peace to y'all. We gonna figure this out. If I look, we had a conversation offline. I told him, I said, "Hey, I'm not doing these bets no more. If ain't nobody trying to do the with me, I'm not trying to do it no more. I'm not the only one gonna be up here anteing up on the pod. So if somebody got to figure out if they about to be bold as well with these Steel Reserves.
Find me something else. Wow.
She gonna have a fucking margarita. Nah, not at all. At this point in the show, find me something else. There's only one question I gotta ask. Miss Mimi, here he go. Mimi, you got a Black Rass of the week?
Damn.
Jeez.
Tony Atlas? No, I'm sorry.
Tony Atlas.
Hey yo.
He's my Black Rasslin of the week. He is. Tony Atlas.
The MVP? Mimi's MVP?
He is my MVP of the week.
Yo, Tony Atlas is trash.
He was wilding. Tony Atlas was good.
He grabbed my pecker.
You don't do Tony Atlas.
Grab my pecker. I'm like, God, Tony Atlas, did you just get your slave papers? Shut up! He grabbed my pecker. I said, what?
Stop it, please. DDM.
Tony Atlas, Uncle Tony.
Damn.
Uncle Tom.
He did have like a sleeveless shirt on with that tie, huh?
He did.
That was wild. Shouts out Dora for spotting that. Shouts out, because that was kind of crazy. Does Brother Fam? I don't think Brother Fam has a Black Rass of the week. Brother Fam out there doing it.
We're gonna go with the architect of the new day, Xavier Woods.
Talk about it. Shouts out to Xavier. I hope he whatever happens, I hope he gets a shine
First
on.
thing that nigga did was create up, down, down.
Facts. Brother Mav, who's your Black Rass of the week?
Yo, I'm gonna go with Janaka. Just turned 30.
Birthday. Yes.
It's a milestone.
She was on the island.
She was. I saw she was about to hit a plane the other day, go somewhere. So yeah, shouts out to her. I didn't realize she was turning 30.
She was on the beach.
So all y'all going with feet people?
Live it up.
Feet people is amazing.
Feet people is the name.
Feet people is too running in the name of that. Old internet nonsense is good, but feet people is a great title as well. My Black Rass of the week. Is anybody black in that docuseries that I can highlight? Probably not. Huh?
Yo, cuz in the back like buckets.
Two niggas
If
said
y'all
two
get
niggas.
that reference,
yeah, you're wild.
you are one of my friends.
There was two black people.
My Black
Three black
Wrestler.
Three black people.
I didn't. My Black Wrestler of the week has got to be. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, it's gonna be Booker T. This week on the Black Rasslin Podcast, we watched. The Black Rasslin Podcast Club, we watched a 2011 Hell in a Cell match between Mark Henry and Randy Orton from that show. I forgot Booker T was doing commentary some 13 odd years ago. He didn't even say Shucky Ducky. This was pre-Shucky Ducky. It was him, Jim Ross. Shit, was it Law? It was him. It was those two and somebody else, and he was doing his thing. Watching NXT like every Tuesday over the last couple of years, and then being surprised by his commentary was dope. Shouts out to Booker T.
Oh yeah, man.
He didn't have. He messed something up. There was some stat that he said that he messed up. It was Cole. Cole called him out on it. He's like, "My fault. I'm sorry." I was like, "Yeah, you let that motherfucker know. You chilling. You chilling." That's it for this week. It was time to play the game, and we did the damn thing.
I'm like wrestling.
I thought you did. You said Tony Atlas.
Tony Atlas.
No, I was saying that for Mimi, not for me. My Black Wrestler of the week was Bianca Belair because she got that Cardi commercial.
This nigga done stole a whole segment too.
I swear, God, I said DDM.
You did. You said it twice. DDM.
Oh well, I didn't mean to go with Tony. I would never pick him. Ew. I wasn't meant to. Like, no.
Cardi. That was. I will say. That was a good. I was surprised that they used Cardi B for that. I wasn't expecting Cardi B to be like, "Hey, Bianca, they gonna be in Jersey, yo.
It's lit.
They gonna be in Jersey.
2 nights, yo.
Lit. 2 nights. It's lit.
Is Cardi gonna be all right? Is Cardi gonna be playing the theme song for Bianca and Jade as a team, or Bianca and Jade as foes?
I need Bianca.
I went straight to foe.
Yeah, I need Bianca back in singles competition. You know, this has been cute. The girls have gotten a chance to do whatever it is that they want to do. You know, whatever. But no.
But let's get there at some point. Yeah. All right, we out of here. Miss Mimi, where can the people find you on them social medias?
You know where to find me. You see it right there on the screen, and on Tuesdays on the Black Rasslin account on the Twitter machine. You join in on the buckle with me and Justin and Curry talking wrestling. Come true.
Ross Clyde Corey. TDM.
You can find me in the trap. It's
going down.
It's going
down.
I might hurt something doing this.
Yeah. So, but you know where to find me. For all of so you can see me at my beauty regimens. At Epidermitis. For little commentary, you can find that at youtube.com/Secretary of Shade. Also to on NPR, WIPR, my audio podcast for Secretary of Shade. I just taped my special on Eric Adams tonight, so that'll be up. By
Go on.
He said, I'm sorry, DM. He said, I believe that they about to arrest me. I was like, my nigga, they already did the indictment. Like, what are you talking about? Right? There's no belief at all. It's happening. This is right now. Every day. Anyway.
He is a just fucking disgrace.
Yeah, that man
okay.
That man is the actual worst. Brother Fam, where can people find you?
IllFam790 and social media choice. More importantly, at Something Else Pod. We will be back real soon. We'll be right back real soon.
I will say, peace to Fan, peace to Lola. Y'all not ready. Y'all are not ready. Y'all, and they ain't even like get started yet. Anyway, Brother Math. The funny part is this man been stressing about shit, and he got his back, and now he ain't got nothing to say. Don't follow me. Don't follow me.
At no point in time did I ask y'all to follow me.
Don't follow me.
He was possibly took that account, but whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they gonna take.
I finally talked to the lady.
You see what I'm saying? It be your own people.
I finally talked to the lady.
Shout out to the couple hundred people that saw me on the other account and followed it. Middle finger to the rest of y'all motherfuckers that saw me trying to
struggling.
I mean,
now we back, baby. Don't follow me.
Don't follow me.
Tell them niggas we back.
We back. Don't follow
You already
me.
know. Don't follow me.
Jesus. At Cal on Twitter.
When I was 1854.
At Cal on Twitter. At Black Rasslin on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is the website. As always, you can find Black Rasslin on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts, we should be there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin every Thursday, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're giving you 5 mics, podcast and excellence, insight and entertainment, wrestling favorite pod, and all that type of stuff. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. Make sure you're paying that 1, pay that 10 to get content like this. Pay the 11. It ain't like this because that copyright is on there, so don't do it. Anyway, and again, if you watched Mr. McMahon, the docuseries, and you're trying to get some more insight from us, we are doing no cap recaps on every episode of the Netflix docuseries. Episode 1 is already up. Let's hear this one right here. If you are trying to watch that after this, go click on it. It's over there. I think that's it for this week. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Love y'all. Peace, everybody on the line. I rock with y'all for real. Next week is the go home show for Bad Blood, so I'll get ready for that. My predictions title will be on the line, but hey, I'm good because you know why?
Your predictions title?
Hey, I'm literally the champion right now. It is what it is. We just gotta wait for my man to stop playing the game. But as always,
play the game.
New Jack, take us out.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked.